Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the leaks and rumors surrounding the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, set to launch in January 2026. From design tweaks to camera upgrades, I'll cover everything you need to know before making a purchase decision. But stick around, because I'll explain why I might not recommend buying it right away. Industry insiders indicate that Samsung will follow its established release cadence, with the official announcement expected in January 2026 and global availability likely within weeks. Pricing information is still speculative, but most analysts expect Samsung to maintain parity with the S25 Ultra's price point in most markets, though a slight price increase cannot be ruled out for higher storage configurations. Early KD leaks reveal that the S26 Ultra may feature a slimmer chassis, measuring approximately 7.9 mm in thickness, which is a refinement from the S25 Ultra. Height and width are projected to increase slightly, approx. 163.4 a 77.9 mm, improving ergonomics while allowing for enhanced internal components. Samsung appears to be rounding the corners and softening the overall design language, making it feel less boxy. Premium build materials are likely, including third-generation Gorilla Armor glass and potentially a titanium or hardened aluminum frame. The rear camera array might transition to a pill-shaped housing rather than the floating lens design, a choice aimed at improved protection and a more unified aesthetic. Display size is expected to remain around 6.9 inches, retaining the dynamic AMOLED 2X panel, but with significant refinements. Reports suggest the implementation of COE, color filter on encapsulation technology, improving light transmission and reducing internal reflections for superior brightness and outdoor visibility. Additional rumors mention Flex Magic Pixel technology, which could dynamically adjust viewing angles and even integrate privacy-centric screen dimming. An under-display front camera is being tested, potentially enabling a seamless, uninterrupted display experience, though this is still unconfirmed. The S26 Ultra will likely ship with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, or the next-generation equivalent, in global markets, while select regions may receive the Exynos 2600 variant. Memory configurations will probably start at 12 GB of RAM, with options scaling up to 16 GB and storage ranging from 256 GB to 1 TB. Software will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 or newer, featuring enhanced on-device AI for photography, performance optimization, and user privacy. The primary camera is expected to remain 200 megapixels, but with a wider f1.4 aperture, promising superior low-light performance. The 3x telephoto lens may see an upgrade from 10 megapixels to 12 megapixels, incorporating a larger sensor for sharper zoom images. The 5x telephoto and ultra-wide lenses may receive wider apertures and improved optical elements, further enhancing dynamic range and night photography. Computational photography will be a major focus, with AI-driven enhancements improving object recognition, color grading, and video stabilization. Battery capacity is still a subject of debate. The most consistent reports suggest a 5,000 mAh cell, though some leaks propose capacities approaching 5,400 and 6,000 mAh. Charging speed could increase to 60 watts wired, representing a noticeable improvement over the S25 Ultra's 45 watts. Though conflicting sources warn this may not be implemented across all markets. Wireless charging is expected to remain in the 15 watts 20 watt range, with incremental efficiency upgrades. Thermal management improvements are rumored, potentially including a larger vapor chamber to keep the more powerful chipset cool. New display technologies such as KOE and dynamic pixel adjustments. Potential adoption of an under-display camera for a fully immersive screen. Camera system improvements, particularly for telephoto zoom performance. Enhanced AI-driven personalization within One UI 8. The S Pen will continue to be integrated, maintaining its place as a differentiator, though Bluetooth-based Air actions may remain absent. The overall form factor, display size, and some core design principles will stay consistent with the S25 Ultra, making this an evolutionary rather than revolutionary upgrade. As promised, here's why I hesitate to recommend the Galaxy S26 Ultra on launch day. First, the improvements feel more like small tweaks than game changers. If you have the S25 Ultra, is it worth the full price? Next, charging speeds are lagging behind competitors. At 60 watts, it's just not fast enough compared to others offering 80 watts to 120 watts. Then there are thermal and battery concerns. A thinner design with a powerful chip could mean performance issues under heavy use. Let's not forget launch phase software bugs. Waiting a few months can mean a more stable experience after Samsung issues patches. And finally, if the price goes up even a little, the value compared to rivals could really take a hit. So unless you're a tech enthusiast or need that camera upgrade right away, it might be wise to wait for reviews and price drops.